The tornado siren in my town tests every Saturday at noon. 3 nights ago, it went off at 3:17 a.m., and when it wound down, a voice started reading names. I live 2 blocks from the pole it's mounted on. The wail dragged me out of sleep, and I stood at my window watching porch lights flick on down the street. Then the siren dropped away and the speakers crackled, that hot, fuzzy hum of an old PA system, and a man's voice came through, flat, patient. He read 4 names, spaced out like a teacher taking attendance: Carol, Wesley, Dan, Hutto, the Albrecht twins. I knew Dan. He plows our road every winter. I texted him at 3:30, half joking, "You hear that?" He never answered. The next morning, his truck was still in his driveway, doors locked, a coffee thermos sweating on the hood. When I asked our neighbor if she'd heard the siren, she said yes, but no voice. And when I mentioned Dan, she asked who I meant. Dan Hutto, I said, plows the roads. She's lived here 30 years. She swore no one named Hutto had ever lived on our street. I drove past Carol Wesley's place. The house was there, but the mailbox was blank and the flower beds had gone wild, like nobody had touched them all spring. I could smell the rot of wet mulch from the road. I called the county about the siren. The clerk put me on hold, came back, and told me it hadn't been activated in 6 weeks. Their logs showed it was disconnected for maintenance. Last night it went off again at 3:17. I lay in the dark with my heart